Hi Gemini, this is your horoscope for January 2018. From the 1st of January until the 21st of January, we have a Mars-Jupiter conjunction sitting in your 6th house. Jupiter is the planet of good luck and good fortune. Mars is drive and desire. So you're really going to feel a strong need to get yourself in shape. You're going to be one of the people who has made New Year's resolutions. You are going to be focused on your body, on your physical appearance, and you may want to try a diet. You may want to get back in shape. You may join the gym. You're going to be one of these people who really feel strongly about getting your health and your appearance together and in the best way it can possibly be. So Jupiter is good luck. If you use that desire, you'll do very well with it. And you've got 3 weeks here in January to really make significant changes to how you feel within yourself. On the 2nd of January, Uranus, the planet of rebellion and eccentricity, goes direct in your 11th house of hopes and dreams and also friendships. So you really feel this great strength within to realize the way you want to appear and also the way you interact with other people. That's really a big blessing here at the beginning of the month, that you can put all of this energy into yourself and it's going to have a positive knock-on effect to your relationships. Also on the 2nd of January, we've got a full moon in Cancer. I've made a separate video on this, so have a look at that. But as far as you're concerned, Gemini, it happens in your 2nd house of money and belongings. This full moon is about being insightful and gaining understanding about yourself. In your 2nd house of money, you will have these amazing ideas about how you can apply yourself to create abundance and prosperity in your life. That continues until the 11th of January, when Mercury, the communication planet, moves into Capricorn and it joins all of your other planets pretty much, which are also sitting in your 8th house. We've got Venus in Capricorn, the Sun, your midheaven, which is about work, the transformation planet Pluto, Black Moon Lilith, Saturn, and Mercury now sitting in that 8th house. So what you're looking at is, how can I work in the institution I'm in, and how can I transform that so it suits me? So out of all of the signs of the zodiac, Gemini, you're going to be the one who's most focused on the self, saying, I'm making personal improvements, and how's that reflected in my working life? Am I in the right job? Am I in the right company? Am I doing the right things in my own business? What can I change to be more effective in my working life? So really listen to the insights that you get from that full moon in Cancer on the 2nd, because it's going to have a huge knock-on effect to your working life and how you operate within your existing structures and institutions. On the 17th of January, we have the new moon in Capricorn, and that also happens in your 8th house. So a new moon, I will make a separate video to go into more detail, but a new moon pulls in more energy. So this sense of, I want to work effectively, I want to be rewarded for what I'm doing, I want my work to be a reflection of who I am, that gets stronger and stronger and stronger as the month continues, and you're really going to be dissatisfied if you're in a job or in a position where you don't feel like you're expressing yourself or it's not part of your nature. You know, if you're a vegan and you're working for some meat company, you're not going to be satisfied with that. Venus goes into Aquarius on the 18th, and now we're starting to see a shift of the planets moving out of your 8th house of institutions and other people and moving into your 9th house of travel, education, moving on, leaving things behind, expanding, learning, and that continues through until the 27th. The Sun moves into Aquarius now as well. Your transiting midheaven moves into Aquarius, and all of those sit in your 9th house. So you're going to be much more interested now at not looking at what your existing situation is, but how you can grow and leave the existing situation and be more of a humanitarian and use your gift in a more effective way to help other people. So you, Gemini, are becoming self-actualized when it comes to your work and how you behave. On the 27th of January, Mars goes into Sagittarius in your 7th house, and now what we're starting to see is a desire when it comes to your personal relationships. Mars in Sagittarius is really fired up, so the big blessing now here at the end of the month is that you start to really be interested in your personal relationships. By the time the 31st of January comes around, we've got a total lunar eclipse in Leo at 11 degrees. This eclipse is also a full moon, so it's a full moon that's kind of interrupted, and because it's interrupted, the effects of it last for 6 months. This is in your third house of communication, so it pulls in a lot of Leo energy. So for the first 6 months of 2018, Gemini, you're going to feel much more confident in terms of, this is who I am, this is how I present myself, this is what I think, this is what I say publicly, and this is what I want to do in terms of my career, my work, make myself independent, communicate about things I care about. I don't want to be a slave to the system, to the machine. I really want to express something that's internal and make it external. It's the second full moon in a month, so that's called a blue moon, and that has an element of magic to it anyway. So you really become much more confident here in terms of who you are. You can apply that then to your career, your finances, make changes in the institutions you belong to. And by the end of the month, you'll be able to use that confident attitude and that feeling of, I've made positive changes, I feel good about myself, and that will translate into your relationships, and you'll become more confident in that area as well. So it looks like a fabulous month. If you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this channel, and I'll speak to you next month.